Hello, picture me locked family. I am back, and guess what month it is? Guess how long we've had these locks? 5 months. I'm 5 months in, and I am super excited. I'm excited because I'm 5 months. I'm nearing the half-year mark. I started my lock journey on September 10th or the 11th of 2022, and it is now March of 2023. So I'm 5 months in. As a matter of fact, I made my 5 months last week. And so this weekend, I got my hair, actually last Saturday was my 5 month retwist, right? So I've had some things going on and I wasn't able to do a video. I usually give you all a video about a week before my retwist, sometimes the day of or the day before. Ooh, lipstick. And I wasn't able to do so. So I'm kind of glad I'm hopping on right now because tomorrow would make 1 week post retwist. And as you can see, my hair is looking pretty good. So that's the second reason that I'm excited. So let's give you a quick look. All right, let's see. How do we do this here? So let's see, can you see it pretty good like this? And as you're looking at it, you can see some growth. This is the first time I've ever been able to really, look at it and tell that it's growing, right? It looks like it is growing, and I am super excited about that. Can I do a close-up? Yeah. So look at that. It looks pretty darn good. It's some length going on. Okay, oops, some length going on. So I think that's a good enough look. I guess I'll know later after I look at it again, but on this side, same thing. And looks pretty good. So I'm super duper happy with it. I really am. I'm really happy with it. So let's see. This time when she retwisted, instead of just leaving them loose, she took two of them and then twisted them together to form some 2-strand twists and sat me under the dryer. So I was asking, like, what are you doing? I noticed that you're not clipping them this time at the roots. And she said, oh, it's a surprise. And so at the end of that, I had like crinkles, like crinkles in each lock. And they've now fallen out. They only lasted me a few days, but they were cute, and I should have come on to show you what that looked like. So maybe next time if she does that again, but it was cute, but they're falling out now. So as you can see here also at this 5-month mark, they're starting to look like, well, they look like locks now, right? And I don't think I'm out of like the crazy budding phase or the frizzy phase. I think as soon as I start to wash it, you'll probably see some frizz return. It's been raining for the past couple of days. I've been outside and the humidity has also gotten to them, and I see that they're still holding up right now. Again, I think as we move on, you'll probably start to see more frizzies. So at 4 months, I'm certainly not in the mature locked phase. I'm not even in the teenage phase yet. I believe I'm still in the starter lock phase for the most part. And I think as I cross the 6-month mark, I will then kind of be moving into some different territory, right? So right now, still starter lock phase, and I'm really loving the way that they're looking. One thing that I'm noticing about my locks is that, I don't know if this is a good one or not. Let's see, which one can I show you? What I'm trying to show you is the inconsistency in my locks, right? They are not just one cohesive, or they're not just each one is not a cohesive cylinder. What do I mean by that? They don't just look, it's not an even cylinder. I have bumps and ridges and things like that and inconsistencies down the shaft of each lock, right? And some of that is budding, but some of that too is just how my locks are forming. Do you see that? So it's not just one little straight cylinder that's smooth down the shaft of the locks. As you can see here, there are some bumps and ridges and some ins and outs and some, going on. And as I've been doing research on other people who have locks and just been looking at them overall, it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with your locks. So if you see that with yours, those are just your locks doing what they do. I may have mentioned this before. You can never tell what your locks are going to look like until you do it. So you can't look at someone else's hair and say, "Ooh, I want locks like that," or "I want my," or think that your locks will look like someone else's. Your head of hair is your head of hair. Like for me, for example, I deal with 3 different textures of hair throughout my head. So my front was usually like the coarser. The center thing started to actually around the edges would be more coarse. And then around here, I would have some pretty loose curls. In the dead center, just the top crown of my head, my curls were really tight. They would be tight around the mid-back area. And then all around here, all around my sides, all the way around. Very loose, curly texture, right? And so I was just wondering what my locks were gonna do. Some of these in the back, as a result of my very loose textures in the back, they are still struggling to lock. They're not coming down, but they're struggling. About 3 of them back there are still struggling to lock. So I'll need to give them more time. So I like the inconsistency. I like the fact that they're just not clean, smooth cylinders, that they have some bumps in them. Then it's giving them personality. And I really like that. Look at the shake time, y'all. Check it out. Check it out. Stephanie, yes. How are you? I'm fine. Picture me locked. Yes. How are you? Kidding, y'all. Just kidding. But I do have some shake time, and I do like how light and everything that they feel. So nothing special to share this video other than just to show you what I'm looking like at 5 months, to show you that now I'm starting to see some growth. I'm starting to see them kind of tip my where my neck and my back meet. They're starting to kind of hit that area. So I can tell now. They're looking longer on the sides here. And these up here, remember I told you at the crown of my head, my hair in its curly state, those curls were really tight. You're seeing that in this lock right here because it's not hanging down as long, right? It's just kind of still hanging up here in the top somewhere. And so yeah, I'm really pleased. I'm really happy with how everything turned out. And I probably won't wash my hair for another 2 weeks. I'm on like the 2-week schedule to wash. So it'll be 2 weeks in. And I've pretty much decided on the products that I would be, I can't seem to get this phone together today. Sorry about all the movement. I have pretty much narrowed down the shampoo that I'll be using and all of that. So I really like the Carol's Daughter Wash Day Delight. I like how clean it gets your hair. It gets all of those extra oils and everything out. I really like that. And it also gives you just slight moisturization, just slight. And I really like that. So I'll probably be using that again for sure. Well, I know I will because I don't have any more shampoo right now either. So I'll be using that. And then as far as moisturizing my hair, I have not done anything to my hair at all. like I said before, I got my retwist last Saturday. Tomorrow will be 7 days, post retwist. And when it was really cold outside, the winter months and all that, there would be no way I could have gone an entire week without having to spritz my hair with my water oil mixture, use one of the moisturizers that I purchased, oiling my scalp and doing all of that. And look at my scalp. Look at it. Look at how fresh it looks still, how healthy it looks still. There's no flakiness, there's no dryness, it still looks good. And that's because it's been some warm weather. And I think pretty much for us, the cold weather is done. And we're entering into the season that you've probably heard me mention this plenty of times on this channel. My hair loves warm weather. It loves the humidity in the air. And so that allows my scalp to produce its oils naturally. And so I don't have to worry about oiling it as much, and I can just kind of leave it alone. I may be able to get away with going longer than 2 weeks, because I'm not, constantly spraying something on it, putting oil on it. And so, yeah, that's that. I can leave it alone and let it do its thing. And that's what I've been doing. My locks don't feel hard. They don't feel dry. So yeah, and I've been outside the past couple of days with the extra humidity that's been in the air because it's been raining. And so I think my hair absolutely loves that. So I haven't even had to get in the shower and moisturize it from the steam there, because that's what I was doing in the winter. I was, getting in the shower and maybe every couple of days letting the shower get to it and letting that steam get to it. I haven't done that. So let's see how it goes. So we're 1 weekend post retwist, 5 months. Let's make it through next week, and then I'll post another video to let you know how it's doing. Have I had to break down and moisturize at that point? I'm really thinking on Saturday though, just the health of my hair, I still might just go in with a little oil, not a lot, just a little oil on my scalp, since it has been 7 days, or as of tomorrow will be 7 days. I might just do that just to ensure that my scalp is getting something. And I'm not sure if I'm going to spray a moisturizer on it, or if I'm going to spritz a little water, or if I'm just going to let the shower hit it before I add the oil. Haven't decided on that yet. But I definitely think that I'll just put just a tad bit of oil. When I touch my scalp though, and I look at my fingers, I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but I'm not seeing any oil on my fingers, but I feel like there's just a slight, like I said, the natural oils from my scalp are flowing through. Yeah, just like they need to. So the dry air is gone. Here comes humidity. I'm so happy. So thank you for letting me share 5 months. This is what 5 months is looking like so far. And let's see what the next 4 weeks bring as we ease into 6 months. I'm not sure if I'll see more growth in a month, but I certainly am. As you have locks, they change from month to month. So I'm certainly looking forward to what they'll be looking like once I hit the 6-month mark. So let's see, maybe they will look a little longer. I have some hang time. I know that some of you may be impatient to get to hang time, like when are they going to stop looking so poofy, and when are they going to hang a little bit? And of course, they always hang when you first get them done. But I'm curious to see how much hang time, or how this hang time, or how long this hang time is going to last as I start to moisturize and let steam get to it and start to oil it. And just as it's getting older, 2nd week, 3rd week, 4th week in, I'm just curious to see, are they still gonna look like this? Or are they gonna start looking like a frizzy, fuzzy, I don't want to say mess, but for lack of a better word right now, frizzy, fuzzy mess, just as they start to look as you get closer to that retwist. So that's it. I won't take any more of your time. So it's 5 months in, a whole week without doing any moisturization whatsoever, just kind of letting them do their thing. I'm happy. I hope that anyone else out there who's at the 5 month mark, hang in there. Hopefully you are liking your results. Hopefully yours are starting to look more like Loc'd as well. And I think that's it. So Picture Me Loc'd is out, and I will check back in with you all next Saturday. So have a blessed week and a wonderful weekend too, everyone. Picture Me Loc'd is out. Bye.